No notifications? That's one. That's two. All right, we'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody comes in. Where do I begin with all this? Um, and this is a waste of my time. I guess I'm not popular enough like certain channels. Oh boy. One thing is there's going to be some blowback from Jeremy's video. And oh boy, there could be some blowback from that. Two Fleas ain't going to like that too much. It sounds like they've been named in that lawsuit. But then again, you deserve it because you keep doing what you're doing. That sounds bad. Wah. And Dave, Super Dave, wah, wah, wah. Cry, baby, cry. Oh, the same thing is, for one thing, I want to say this. Okay, Mr. Ray Bonecrusher, you should be ashamed of yourself for what you did. You used Tug and Megan to get subscribers, and then you turn because you claimed that you were on Jeremy's side, and then you turned on him. Shame on you. That's why you lost subscribers. Shame on you. Somebody of your age should have known better. And why I'm a little bit upset is because my last stream, and I did debunk a bunch of stuff, Max, from the two fleas, and I'm going to be watching tonight, see if they come on tonight, because you know that there's going to be blowback from that Jeremy video. You know there's going to be blowback from that. What I'm upset about is, I guess my last stream was the last one that you can do on StreamYard that you have to upgrade. And now I just paid $44.99 for StreamYard, and I'm thinking I'm having second thoughts about it because one person showed up in the whole stream. Okay, I admit I'm not popular like Tug and Megan and all these other Jeremy and some of these other channels. I'm small. I'm trying, but yet I don't do what Milltown's Best, the Two Fleas, and Ray do and harass people and threaten people and do shit like they do. I'll tell you what, there's going to be blowback because they're not going to like it because now I do believe that they are being sued for what they're doing. And you know what, Two Fleas, you deserve every bit of it. But that's not the reason why I'm upset. I'm upset because when it takes time to set up these live streams, even if I go back to OBS Studio, at least OBS was free. Now I'm having to pay $44.90 something cents. I'm having to pay $44.99 a month to use StreamYard and do a live stream and nobody shows up. I mean, what can I do? I'm asking those out there, what can I do to make it better? I'm not new at this. Okay, the Two Fleas, and I don't have the notes anymore, but they said they only been doing YouTube for 2 or 3 years. I've been doing this since 2015. When I took my channel down, when they changed the rules, there was only 200 people on that. 200 people subscribed to my channel. I mean, if you think it's worth it for me to come on here once a week, well, you know there's going to be blowback from the fleas, and you know I'm going to report it because I love how stupid they are and how innocent they play victim. Like Jeremy said, they play victim just like Lynette does. I mean, I admit I'm not popular. I'm doing the best I can. All I'm doing is going by what information I'm getting and I'm debunking it. Because, like I said, sometimes you folks need to go back and go back to that live I did earlier because I just debunked everything they said. Everything they said was nothing but lies. I, I have nothing against Jeremy. I'm on Jeremy's side. I think Tug's got a video. Tug's got a video at 6, and Megan's is at 8. So I'm not gonna be here on here too long. Um, if you think it's worth it for me to pay the $44.99 a month for StreamYard, okay, I'll do it. And I'll just combine. Well, if something comes up with the fleas, I'm gonna say something. If then I would probably do in the Saturday's chat that I will have scheduled probably Friday. Saturday's chat is just going to be open chat like it is right now. It's not worth it. Use OBS. Okay, Max. So that's what I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel it when I get done doing this stream, and then I'll download OBS and I'll get rid of this because it was just easier to use OBS. Once I got signed on and I was able to create the stream, it's no big deal. And the chat is a lot bigger. I mean, the chat is like right there in your face. Here I am in the picture of me, and then here's the chat. I mean, it's a lot bigger, and I can read it. But you know there's going to be blowback from the two fleas. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wonder what lies they're going to come up with now. Yeah, it isn't worth it. It's not worth paying $44.99 a month, and only one or two people show up and chat. If I'm doing something wrong, at least tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I'll try to make it better. I don't know. I don't normally live stream, but if I see something that's bullshit, I'm going to call bullshit. Well, it's getting close to Tug's video too, but it has nothing to do with what the hell's. Megan makes me laugh. I admit that, and I made her laugh a couple times too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch Tug. I think I'm gonna watch Megan. Stupid keyboard. Uh, now that's not harassing anybody. That's not. You got proof. You got evidence of Stark's signature. Okay, I'll read it a little bit later. I do have access to it here. Anything I have. See, this Google Chrome is the same as the ones on my. I'm linked with uh, the Google Chrome I use on my business computer is the same as what I'm using right now. Email me. Phone Stark's signature. I'll tell you what, Spawn hit the nail on the head this morning in that video I watched. And yes, I support Veterans Nation. I will try. I need to do some things, so it might not be today. It might not be today because I'm still. I'm watching. I'm watching another somebody I subscribe to, and I'm watching his video. And let me be clear to everybody who watches any videos I make about programming remotes. I want to say this, okay? I read the instructions on how to program the remote before I make the video. If I do believe that I did not program that remote control wrong. I believe that I programmed that remote properly. Hey Yoda, what the hell happened? Vanderbilt is just usually a pushover. I don't know. Just let him have his thing. But Spawn's right. And eventually, what's going to happen with the two fleas is all the crap they've done is now going to blow back in their face because all you have done, everything I've seen in every stream, is nothing but hatred towards Jeremy because you had a conversation with Michelle, and Michelle told you a bunch of lies, and you believed it. But Jeremy said the same thing I said. When Michelle gets whatever she wants from the two fleas and Bruce and all the mother, guess what? She's going to throw your ass under the bus. And I'm going to laugh right at you. I think Yoda left. But like I said, I'm going to cancel so I got a few things to do. You're probably going to have to send me an email with you sent that email to me, and now I can't find it. If you want me to email, you're going to have to send me an email because I lost that email. I don't think it's saved. And it's just in the rush of doing a lot of things. Besides my life beyond YouTube, it's just been busy. I mean, yeah, I'm going to cancel StreamYard and go back to OBS because it was free and I was able to do a lot more with it. Whoops. I will if I can learn how to type first. And I think tomorrow I'm going to order a new keyboard. This, yeah, that's it. That's my business email. And again, Ray Bonecrusher, how dare you do what you did? You used Megan and Tug to get 10,000 views, 10,000 subscribers, and then you say you with Jeremy, then you turn around and go against Jeremy because what two fleas have said. And um, that's wrong. What you did is actually wrong. Hey, Mike, if you watch this, it's the only coffee cup I use to drink out of now. I don't think they're getting the blowback from it. I think it's mostly the Tampa area that's getting it. I think they're getting wind and some rain, but that's about it. It didn't look like it was too serious when I watched Travis's uh, video. Maybe to blow the two fleas house off the map. Try not to be mean about that, but you know what? They just need to stop. Just need to stop. Maybe the storm will hit them and they lose power and they can't go live. Yeah, because when I logged on to my email, it said it was downgraded to a Cat 4. I'm going to tell you something. When Ivan hit Alabama, I can't remember what year that was. I mean, it just when it reached where I am in Birmingham, it just wreaked havoc. I just had to shut down computers and everything. I had to shut the computer down and everything because it was just the wind was so bad that it was knocking the power out and coming back on and going back out. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna shut down the computer, and when it's all over with, when it's past, I'll reboot because it was just too too. Yeah, I think those two fleas need a flea bath. To be honest with you. Uh, you know what? What's amazing to me is they admitted in their own chat that they only been doing YouTube for 2 or 3 years. I have news for you, honey. I've been doing it since 2015. I hope it knocks their power out. They can't go online. I'm telling you, they're not going to be happy with what Jeremy said. And you know what? They deserve everything they get because they are the ones that started this hate shit. And like I said, it's like Jeremy said, he has everything. He has the proof, he has the screenshots, he has everything. And he held back, and now it's going to be all presented to court. He even said that they probably won't. If they do admit Baggett's testimony, it's still going to look bad for Bruce. It's still going to look bad for Bruce, no matter how you look at it. 'Cause I don't believe they have the handwriting sample. Jeremy does have the handwriting samples, and it was compared. And like he said in his video, most of those signs were written by her. See, like I said, doing this, I can hardly read the chat. If I'm in OBS, it's right there. It's bigger in the OBS. And I appreciate you and Yoda taking care of everything because I'm trying to concentrate on a stream and I can't be watching chat most of the time. But the nasty shit, and that's another thing too. You better be careful of the nasty shit you say about Veteran Nation and Mike. I'm telling you, you don't go after veterans. You don't go after military people that fought and gave their lives and gave all they had so you can walk down the street, so you can go to the store and buy a pack of roofing shingles so you can smoke at them. That's exactly what you sound like, Lisa. You sound like somebody that smokes roofing shingles. Bobtail's a fucking little crybaby. Did you watch that little stream shit? He went after DJ Radis. I don't believe that you. I can't believe that YouTube actually believed him. Wah, wah. Bobtail, you're the biggest pussy on the face of this planet. And I will stop. I'll stop right there. I actually commend Slug for doing what he's doing. I actually, and you can say the F word here because this channel will never be monetized. I don't have enough subscribers. And even if I did, I don't need the money. Milton is just a big fucking crybaby. Because DJ Radis made fun of him. And Spawn made fun of him. Hey, if the truth hurts, oh, I know because he used Milton used and he said he and I believe that the evidence that Jeremy has outweighs anything he has. They're all going to lose. In the end, they're all going to lose. Like Jeremy said, they're all going to lose. And I did look it up. Any if a creator posts content on their YouTube channel, that content is protected by YouTube copyright. If the two fleas used it for any of my streams, and I can copyright them, but I would have to sign on as Panorama Computer to do it. I can't do it as DK Lucas. I would have to sign on as Panorama Computer and then copyright strike it. But they've been good about not you. The only time they used that Jeremy's videos was during that royal flush bullshit, and that's all it was. It's a joke. They're a joke. They're a hate channel. They claim, oh, we're not a hate channel, but what are you doing? And it's like what's her name said in here earlier. They're doing the same thing they're accusing Jeremy of doing. They're doing the same thing that what they're accusing Jeremy of. Cyber stalking. Another thing too, Megan and Tug are not using the guise of journalism to cyberstalk. They are they are reporting a story that they believe, and they're going through the facts. Exactly. Exactly. Milton's best. Now, Ray Bonehead Crusher, whatever the hell his name is. Milton's best. Wait a minute. Milton's best. Ray Bonehead. Milton's best. And there's another one I thought too. Psychobabble Rap, I think was another one. I think he backed off. I think there was another one, but he backed off. And I commend Slug for backing off. Robbie, that man's a joke. I'm getting notifications, but now notifications are not showing up on this computer. Duh. And I can't see why because I'm doing something now. Tug. Wait a minute, it's 6 o'clock. So that was a notification for Tug. And I probably won't watch his video because a lot of them I don't watch them. I'll watch Megan because I'm interested in see what she has to say. My RV just fell down. You're not a nice stream. There you go. My stream is over the roof. What a stupid. Oh, I wish you were in here earlier because I know you have other things to do. But that was so stupid and ridiculous. Oh my God. It, it was stupid and it was ridiculous what they accused of Randy Shockett. They accused him, and I believe I probably did say this before, and they still accuse Randy of that deposition being an interrogation, and they still accuse Randy of harassing Michelle. No, no. You two bitches get it right. Randy Shockett was performing that deposition like the professional lawyer that he he is, and was uncooperative. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. And all Randy was trying to do is get the deposition on the record. I gotta move my mouse because it was covering the chat. At no time did Randy act in an unprofessional manner as a lawyer. Him and Doreen handled it. They've been handling matters in a very, very professional way. Bruce, on the other hand, your time is coming too. I know Jeremy's going to go after your ass too. Oh yeah, he could have been harsher, but he didn't. What was I going to say? Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you get old. You forget stuff. But the ridiculousness of that whole thing. Now, if I understand from what Jeremy has said, the motion for summary judgment was denied. In other words, their motion to end the case and declare Lynette the winner has been denied, right? It's only two trains, Norfolk Southern or CSX. He's cruising too. He's cruising. It's got to be Norfolk Southern. It's got to be Norfolk Southern. Usually CSX. Ruff, ruff, ruff. I'm sorry. All right. I don't think they'll get anything out of it, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be dismissed because they don't have proof. They don't have the proof. And when Jeremy presents all his shit, Bruce is going to be flushed down the toilet with the two fleas. It looks like it's just me and you, Max. Um, so yeah, I'm going to cancel when I get done doing this stream, I'm going to cancel my thing and hope they give me my money back. And then I'll set up OBS Studio and I'll run a test live tomorrow, or I'll do a live tomorrow and see how things are going. Because it's like you said, OBS was the only problem I had was I kept having a problem with it linking to this channel. And then when I finally did figure out, because I haven't used when I started using OBS again, I forgot most of everything. I mean, I like StreamYard, and I like using StreamYard, but it's not worth $44.99 a month. If only one or two people are going to be in the chat. But I will use OBS, and I will come on here and I will say what I need to say. Well, I'm not on a Wi-Fi signal. This computer is connected to a 50-foot Ethernet cable. Because my computer, oops, can't see it. See on top of the computer, that's the modem and the router for Spectrum. There's a 50-foot cable, a 50-foot Ethernet cable that's connected from the router goes up around the closet, and comes back up and plugs into the back of this computer. So this computer is on the wired network. The only thing it's not, the only two devices on my network are my old Android phone and my cell phone, which I love Cricket Wireless, $30 a month. Oh boy. So I don't know if the fleas are gonna go live tonight. I'm gonna be looking for it. If they do go live and I go to bed early, I'll just replay it. Shizzy comes on at like 5:30 in the morning. I'm still in bed asleep. When I woke up late. When I finally got woke up in the heat of the night was coming on Me TV. That's at 10 o'clock our time. 10 o'clock in the morning our time. I was just so tired and just stressed out. I wanted the information and I did get that out. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I probably just watch it on the replay because Megan comes on at 8 and she's going to be at least an hour or 2 hours. So then after that, I'll probably go to bed and then just wake up in the morning and do my regular videos and then go back and watch the replay during the afternoon. I may not do a. I do a stream. I probably just do the stream on Saturday. Um, I asked a cab. I have a cab. When I have to go to the bank and go buy cigarettes for my neighbors, I use Z Trip, Birmingham Z Trip. And I asked the driver this simple question. If I do a live stream on YouTube, doesn't that make me consider me to be some kind of public figure? I believe it does. In certain ways, it does. Hey, Arliss, how are you? Yeah, there's going to be some blowback. There's going to be blowback. Hey, did you watch Jeremy's video? I mean, maybe I just pay the 44 a month. I mean, it's not bad. Whoops. I need to replace this keyboard. I don't know what happened to it. You can't add that. Why did it repeat it? I don't know why it repeated that. Stupid computer. I don't know. Would take some time to set up. So that's probably going to be my project tomorrow while I'm listening to the two Lees lie about shit. See, like I said, this YouTube account, this this is just a mere copy of the Google Chrome that I used on my business computer. I just signed on to it and it made its own little thing where I can, I can access it from here. I did fix the speakers on this computer, so that sucks. That's the, but the only difference is with now with streaming. I don't know if I think you can do the same thing with OBS. See, you have as the main moderator. If no mods come in during a live, I can zap somebody from just clicking doing it in the chat in the stream. I mean, yeah, I don't think it would for for not even stop cam. Stop cam. It's not gonna stop the cam. All right, there it is. Duh. I know this computer doesn't. I know this computer doesn't. Oh, oh, my butt hurts. Ouch. Well, let me put this camera back on. Yeah. What was it? The last stream I did Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday when I did my last stream. When I did that stream, I took all my documents and important stuff off of that computer and wiped it clean and put Windows 10 back on it. That this installation of Windows 10 is brand new. And in the same time, I popped that 2032, and I'm going to have to do the same thing to this computer when I go and put that other hard drive in here. Uh, when I put the other hard drive in here, I'm going to pop that 2032 battery and put a new one in it. And when I tested it, it was low. This computer, I know this computer and that one are not compatible because these ASRock boards are. Oh. Now there is a way, Max, you can upgrade to Windows 11, and I forgot how to do it. Uh, it has something to do with changing adding something to a certain part of the registry. When you do the upgrade, it reads that registry. It bypasses that thing with the CPU and the TPM. I think the TPM in this computer and that one are actually working. But uh, you add something to the registry, and when you do the upgrade, it bypasses that CPU. Yeah, I didn't either. I had to look it up. I had to go through a bunch of stuff just to look that up. I really don't think it's the reason why I took Windows 11 off of that computer is because I'm not getting notifications. I'm not getting notifications here, obviously. I had no idea why. It says no notifications. New notifications. All right. Maybe it's just a YouTube thing. I mean, if you think it's worth 44 or 99 a month, I don't think it's worth it. And I'm thinking about going back to OBS Studio because it was free. I probably had to fight with the damn thing for 30 minutes to go live. I just don't think it's worth 44.99 a month. I'm gonna cancel it. Whether they give me my money back or not, it's just not worth paying it. It takes a few minutes to set up OBS Studio. I think she left us. How long have we been on? For 40 minutes. Like I said, I can't wait for the fleas blowback on this. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I wonder what fucking lies they're gonna tell now. Oh my god. It's like I said in the video I did earlier, the stream I did earlier. Everything that I wrote down is what they said, and every bit of it was debunked. And Jeremy even made it debunked. So who's telling the truth? Jeremy is, and we are because we know the truth. What was it? Yeah, that would be funny. But what's even funnier is they were doing a live stream. One live stream I know they got cut off because they were harassing and bullying people, and the stream got stopped right in the middle of it. I think the other one of the other streams that they did got cut off and removed too because there was a copyright infringement. I think Veteran Nation might copyright struck them during their stream, and they took them down right away. See, that's the YouTube I know from 2015. See, back in 2015, if you did the shit that what the fleas are doing right now, that channel would have been gone. Hey Yoda, welcome back, my friend. I heard you were snoring. I heard it in I forgot whose stream it was. You were sawing logs. You had a sawmill going. That's funny. I probably do snore and you can't never hear it. Because I got the TV on. There's nobody here but me. I don't think my neighbor hasn't said anything to me. There's no, between these walls, between this apartment and And my neighbor next door to me, there's no insulation in these walls. It's just sheetrock that had gone up. They just put the sheetrock up and taped it, and that was it. Mm. Yeah, I'm staying away from dinner. See, it's 5 o'clock now. It's 6 o'clock now, so Allie should be going on his way home. I think we play Yoda. I think we play South Carolina. I do believe I looked at the schedule. No, I didn't look at the schedule. Um, ABC 3340, and I don't know if you're familiar with them. I get their e-forecast every day, and they do the football weather, and it said that the weather's supposed to be nice. Hell, it's supposed to be getting even cooler next week. I've heard that the two Lees fully doxed a veteran, one's name that hasn't been said before. Oh, that's probably true. And then they're going to sit there in a fucking live stream and say, "Oh, we don't dox people." Bullshit. Just like they said in a live stream that we're not here, we're not a hater channel, and we're not trying to ruin people. Bullshit. What do you think you're doing to Jeremy? And that's why Jeremy's suing your ass. That's the reason why Jeremy's suing your ass. Because you're doing exactly the thing that you are saying you're not doing. You're saying the opposite of what you're actually doing. But yet you're accusing Tug and Veteran Nation and Megan and Jeremy of cyber stalking. But you need to look at yourself in the mirror, because what you're accusing them of doing, and they haven't been doing it, you are doing it. You are the ones that are cyber stalking. Again, Jeremy never get your facts straight. Jeremy didn't stalk Michelle and John. You keep saying over and over and over again that Michelle is a victim. Michelle is not a victim. If she's a victim of the own bullshit that she did on her own. Hell, Tori was the one that brought up wiretapping and said that using an Android phone, and said you couldn't use the voice. You couldn't use a. You could make the video, but you couldn't use the voice. And said that using an Android phone, like, uh, I'm gonna punch my neighbors in the fucking throat. I swear to God. Uh, Accusing my neighbors of my neighbors, accusing. Hold on, let me take care of this. You know what? I'm gonna leave the camera on. I got my clothes on. Oh shit! $5 he wants. $2 worth of fucking cigarettes. All right, I'm coming, asshole. Hold on, next cigarette. Yeah. So maybe get up out of the live stream for this. because they're cheap. They're cheap. I get a deal for them. I buy in bulk. What was I saying? Uh, the, like Jeremy said, the ridiculousness of all these fools. The ridiculousness of all these fools. Yeah, the two fleas are going to do some jail time because they don't know what wiretapping is. That's what I was talking about. They think that wiretapping is using a cell phone with a camera recording a video. This is wiretapping, and that's the absolute not the truth. If I'm correct, isn't wiretapping opening up one of those telephone splice boxes or wherever that your home landline cable is hooked up to and putting a listening device that lets you hear incoming and outgoing telephone calls? I do believe that is the definition of cyber stalking. I mean, not cyber stalking, but wiretapping. AT&T, they're sorry anyway. I've had last week made the third time I've had to call AT&T to come and fix my landline phone because something went wrong with their system. They had buzzing. I mean, these two bitches don't even know what the fuck they're talking about half the damn time. Half the time it's nothing but fucking lies anyway. Yeah, I hope Jeremy gets them. I really do. I hope Jeremy gets them. They deserve everything that they get. See, Slug got lucky. He backed out of it. But you know what? He just as guilty. He did the same damn thing. All right. Well, I will be switching back to OBS. I'm hoping that they let me cancel it and they give me my money, a refund back. If they don't, I'm not going to worry about it. But I will be setting up OBS Studio again. Because I just don't think, unless you think I should stay with StreamYard, I mean, it is easier to set up and do and schedule. They don't know jack shit. And they've been only a YouTuber for 2 or 3 years doing this. I've been doing it since 2000, 2025 will be starting 9 years I've been a YouTuber. Yeah, I've been doing this since 2015. But let me know what you all think before I close the stream. If you think I should go back to OBS and cancel this StreamYard thing, I'll do it. StreamYard was just a little bit easier to do. I thought StreamYard was supposed to be, certain versions of it were supposed to be free. Hey, Uncle Frank. I hope everything is well with you. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to cancel it and I'll go back to your OBS. OBS was a lot, and the chat is right there. I can barely see the chat here, but in OBS Studio, it's big. It's big on the screen. I can read it. And I do believe I can zap people and do stuff with OBS. Oh, FEMA is a joke. In some ways, I think FEMA is the biggest joke of them all. If Camel Toe becomes the president, this this country is fucked up. Isn't Frank a veteran? My head hurts every day. Every time I have to do a street, I have to listen to those two fleas lie every goddamn time I turn around. I'm sorry for cussing. Every time they lie, my head hurts because they don't know shit. They don't have proof. If they had proof, show it. But yet they haven't showed nothing. And now I'm getting loud because I don't blame Yoda. And my head hurts too. Sometimes I have to take a couple of leave because my knee be hurting me so bad. If my knee is hurting me before I go to bed, I have to take a leave. I'll take a couple of leave. I don't take it all the time, but I take it when my knee's hurting me. Usually I can sleep pretty good through the night. I'm running in the chat. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been thinking something too. Now, I may be wrong, but in a certain way, I feel sorry for John Crook. I really do. And sometimes I feel sorry for Lynette, Michelle, whatever her name is. And I've been thinking, I thought about this last night. And you know something, Uncle Frank? I probably do the same thing. But most of the time, I sleep on my side. It's uncomfortable sleeping on my back. What I was just going to say was, uh, maybe they need to move to a place like Alabama. I'm not saying, the people of Birmingham probably killed John. They pull a gun on somebody, he's going to be dead. He's going to be unalived. Because these people don't play that shit. But the only advantages to living in Alabama, like even if you live outside of Birmingham, like you live in one of the rural areas like Pinson and places like that, Harley could get the medical treatment she needs from the UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham. It's a hospital, it's also a school, and it's one of the best hospitals in this area. And UAB hospital, but that's not the only hospital. You got St. Vincent's and Brookwood. Hell, they can move out to Jasper, Alabama, which is 40 miles from here. And you got Baptist Walker Medical Center. She can get treatment there. I'm sure there's plenty of doctors in Jasper, Alabama. I'm sure there's some place for her. I'm just saying, if they both get benefits, well, I think Michelle divorced him because of the thing with the Social Security. But if they were married for real, now they can get Section 8 housing as a family. And you know something, Uncle Frank? When I moved to Alabama in 1988, when my mom passed away, guess where I lived? My dad lived, Jasper, Alabama. Some of those people, when I worked, before Winn-Dixie became a superstore, this is back in 1988 when I first moved here, I've never met the nicest people I have ever met. They are the nicest people I have ever met. Somebody I don't even know that was my dad's friend went and talked to the manager of Winn-Dixie, and they interviewed me and they hired me. I don't know if you've heard of Lum Oil Company, but I met Mrs. Lum. I would take her groceries out, and she's always polite. She's always nice. There's a bunch of people that have always been nice to me. I think we lost people, Max. Um, yeah, when I moved there, they were just real nice people. I never had a dispute. Well, Bagwells, but that was years after. Well, I'm showing up as one showing up on here. Well, that's okay. I'm fixing to end this stream pretty soon anyway. Yeah, and I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna do my thing, and then I'm gonna download OBS and get that shit set back up again. If they don't give me my money back, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm sure they'll give me a refund. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, there's gonna be some blowback. You know, the flea is gonna be raging tonight, and I probably won't not be listening to him. I'll probably have to do it on. I will probably do it sometime tomorrow. Is listen to it, and I will bring all that shit up in the coffee chat on Saturday. So I need to know what the problem is with doing these live streams is I don't know who's doing what. What is a good time to do a live stream? Do I do it after Jeremy's videos? Do I do it way before Jeremy's videos? I did it at 2 o'clock and nobody showed up. When I came back at 3 o'clock, an hour later, people showed up in the chat. People were here and we were talking. Well, I did 12 o'clock one time and nobody showed up. But that was during the week. I can try 12 o'clock Saturday afternoon and see what goes on with that. Like I said, I'm not really new to this. I'm just, my subscribers jumped from 50 subscribers, and I only got 80 something subscribers on this channel. And I'm going to say this to everybody who watches this video after I'm done. To the 81 people, of the people who have subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you. There's a couple of you that subscribed to the wrong channel. Mr. Longsinger, and I don't know who else subscribed to DK Lucas 1, and I don't broadcast from DK Lucas 1 unless you want me to broadcast from it. Maybe I should broadcast from that. But there are these people subscribed to this channel. So I'm just going to go ahead and most of everybody that subscribes on this channel, they know this channel. Yes, I need a haircut. And I probably go do that. Ooh, I'm getting old. Too bad I can't show you a fat picture of me from 20 years ago. Jesus. But Oh, I am going to end the stream and I'm going to take care of some business. Thank you to the people who have subscribed to this channel. I love you to death. And yeah, I'm going to call it, and I will see you on Saturday. You all have a blessed evening.